Alright, listen up, boys. One guy's gonna turtle, the other guy's gonna cheese, and someone's gonna rage quit. It's gonna be an epic RTS match, baby. Grab your snacks, grab your 8 p.m., and pray your CPU doesn't crash mid-fight. We're about to witness micro so dirty it belongs in the sewers, and macro so nasty but they'll reshape reality. On this map here, we're on a beautiful desert map here, drier than my wallet. This is the game Beyond All Reason, a game that gives you no unit cap, total carnage, action-packed battles with big explosion, humongous robots, just what I like. Starting off with the commander, the strongest player for blue side. We have our blue Armada commander starting with vehicle as Wrath E, and his co-commander, the ones who's going to be helping him to victory, is going to be our green commander here, C. Cluse Armada as well, starting with bots instead of vehicles. Over on the right hand side of the map here, we have Pro Lord Vendor here. Our Cortex commander going to be opening vehicles as well, and his co-commander is going to be CH Torel, a Armada blue commander. So, if this is your first time watching Beyond All Reason, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. I got plenty more videos coming your way. But let's discuss the faction differences and what they both mean. Starting off with Cortex. Cortex here is like the slow juggernaut of Beyond All Reason. Literally, they do have a juggernaut, but they are encumbering slow, they hit hard, and they have a lot of HP, and god damn do they have good splash damage. Meanwhile, Armada, faster, more precision, units are more specialized and unique to each scenario. More lightly armored, hit really hard, but they're definitely faster, but they just don't got the HP Cortex does. Now how about bots? Bots versus vehicles. Well, bots are generally more spammable, cheaper, and they can run up hills like a crazy person. Meanwhile, vehicles are much more cost effective, and you get way more value out of them, allowing you to definitely trade in the long run. But the bots in the short run can definitely devastate you, as they're quicker generally, and they're way easier to get out and deny vision and stop you from getting your mexes. That brings us on to our next point, the economy. As I duke it out over here, the economy. What makes your units go around? How do you get the units on the field? Well, you need to grab these metal extractors here. These are located across the map, all over the place, as you can see here, here. Your units primarily will cost metal with energy on the side. Energy you can build anywhere. Robots are generally eco-friendly, wind and solar, because they're very nice. Not like us humans who like to use fossil fuels. The robots are generally more eco-friendly, good men. But if we look at a unit here, 54 metal, 900 energy, so definitely a lot of energy, but it's way easier to get energy, as you can see in the top part of the screen here. 200 energy a second to 13 metal, so your limiting resource in bar will always be metal. As we zoom in on the fight here, we're just going to be going up on our lines. Lines are generally to stop any units from sneaking past and getting into your back line. Everybody's saying it's just one little unit. What can that do? Oh, my sweet summer child. One unit can absolutely demolish your backline here, leaving nothing but destruction and corpses behind. So making sure nothing slips past the front line is an extreme important mechanic in bar. You're not like you're playing StarCraft here, where if one Zergling gets past, it's no big deal. You can clean that up whenever you want. One unit in this game is like a lurker getting into your mineral line. It will devastate your economy, leaving nothing but ash and ruin. Looks like Orange is going to look to chow up, but the pawns / grunts here are already in position, looking to deny any push up here. Looks like we got a passive game on our hand here. We're going to be looking to turtle up a bit more. Make sure we get our mexes, secure our side of the map, and make sure nothing is slipping past. Let's have a look how the economy players. Generally in bar, you'll always have a guy that likes the eco. It looks like this player will be our eco player. As you can see here, he's going lots of wind, which you can then use to convert into metal using these energy converters. Not the most efficient way to get metal, but it's the only way you can get metal in the early game, except for either reclaiming the opponent or grabbing these metal extractors. This is for the early tier 2. Now, why is he going in early tier 2, you may be asking? Because tier 2 is insanely broken in this game. Tier 2 can completely change the tide of war just by one unit alone. The tier 2 unit has the value of, like, it's almost 3.0 tier, not even tier 2. I would say it's 3.0 compared to tier 1. Way stronger, way more resilient, way more range, just better in every way. Just like these blitzes here against these ticks. Gonna demolish them on the battlefield here. He's not just killing them, he's making the soul leave their body, if robots even have souls. Beautiful damage here. Carnage everywhere. Looking like he wants to push up, but the commander does have a disintegration cannon that will one-shot anything. But right now it looks like nothing is going to respond to these 7 blitzes. And like I mentioned earlier, just 1 unit can devastate your backline, let alone 7 here. They are forced to respawn and make sure nothing can get in, but it's too late. They're already here. They're splitting up to try and make the APM more intensive. One guy, just he has to get there. He's there. All right, there he goes. 1 middle extractor down. The winds are taking damage, but I think they'll be fine. Another middle extractor will fall. Devastating damage from the blue player. Now, there is a downside of this, and that is he does leave his fallen comrades behind when they die. You're allowed to reclaim generally up to 60% of the total metal value of the units that die, or even structures, allowing enemies that die on your side of the field to easily fuel your economy, making comebacks very possible in this game. So making sure you never overextend too much, or you might just lose the game because of that. The lines have been drawn. Both teams have these turrets up, denying any more aggression from blue team. These whistlers poking away, they can outrange turrets here and generally the counter to base defenses in tier 1. Looking just to slowly poke away. He has his own line of laser turrets here preventing these blitzes from walking up because they will be melted into scrap metal. Janus is firing away huge connections, sir, obliterating that turret. Another turret will fall. Both teams have cannons. Now, tier 2 out for Lord Vendor over here, shelling away, destroying squeaky flints. Frontline forced to retreat here. There's nothing you can do as the Quakers cause earthquakes and demolish these turrets as they fall down. But the bots, like spiders, can climb pretty much anything as they run over the hill here, looking to get a huge flank. Does he spot this? Oh, he just did. Oh no! Billy, big mistake here from Dark Delight, as he could have just rolled in and just murdered everything. I'm crashing out just from that, man. Like, he could have just won the game, I think, alone with that run by. He just pussied out so hard. It's a travesty. It's a tragedy, dude. If you looked at the replay, he'll be kicking himself later, because that could have been the game-ending play that would have gotten him MVP of this match. The Whistler is slowly poking away here. Green looking to maybe send the guard pikes amphibious. What does that mean? It means he can cross the water, as you see here. They're just chilling like little submarines, waiting to strike. Maybe he forgot about them. Maybe he went out to get milk. I don't know. He'll be back, hopefully. Alright, now he comes back. Bro he said, I didn't want it the first time. I'm coming back for the second time just to throw my units away. It is definitely sad. As you can watch him there, losing all those grunts. He's definitely going through the 7 stages of grief right here. Traumatized and regretting his decisions, I am sure. Space Raider here, pushing up, using the light laser towers to deny any more advancement from the red team here, but they're slowly going to get pushed down by the Whistlers here, poking him out. The incisors now doing solid damage, looking to pelt away, but the middle still holds solid. I definitely would say the right flank here is where we have to be most concerned. But before we check in on that, let's see how the aquatic player is playing. He's just sitting here AFK. Maybe he went to the bathroom. I don't know. Let's head over to the right hand side of the map and see Lord Vendor's push here with the 5 Quakers. Protect the president is the name of the game here, making sure they do not allow these 5 Quakers to fall so they can shell away and slowly but surely make a huge base crawl towards the enemy. Dark Delight here now looking to redeem himself. Hey, he is also tier 2, getting some fiends, little row spots here that like to melt other robots into scrap metal. Is it the most humanitarian weapon? No, but they're robots, so I guess they don't care about that. They can't feel pain anyways, so I'm sure they are fine. Shelling away continuously, slowly pushing up. Looking to do some big damage here. Tigers gonna melt through these blitzes like butter until nothing remains. Big push, huge AoE coming in. Oh, that splash damage. Whoo! Dude, tier 2 cannot be this good. It's just dominating. These whistlers abandoned in the forest have no way to survive as they blitzes out is running one by one, sacrificing themselves for what? Nothing. Their life has no value. They're just keep being thrown away as the tigers continue just to melt them. The hounds now looking to hound the tigers, but they stand no match to get in range. A couple fiends though get a huge flank there, taking out 2 of the Quakers there. It will slow down the push by just a bit, but not enough to stop it in its entirety. Lord Vendor here just continuing to push up, devastating the front line. Next will be the build power. If the build power goes down, this player will basically be out of the game. See ya. He is asking for assistance, but no one is coming to help. My man has been left to die. Let's have a look at the left-hand side of the map here. Red is holding just fine. Looks like green decided to wake up, but a little too late. How about the middle? The middle seems to be doing just okay as well. A huge thug ball. They just seem to be, you know, trading a bit here and there, but no one seems to be getting any damage done. Head back over to Lord Vader as his push has finally been halted. But is it too much? Is it a little too late? The damage has already been done. Blue team has been forced to send so many resources over here to stop him that the yellow player has now broken through, and just now he looks to get some damage. We have 5 blitzes here. Let's watch these guys very nice and close, as these guys can do some devastating economical damage as they look to enter into Blue's backline. A few blue buildings have fallen. The mexes have dropped, but he just forgot about them. His APM has went down to 0. Oh no, he remembered. He woke up, and now he's going back, attacking. They're looking at the solars and advanced solar collectors here, destroying the energy production. Meanwhile, the left blitz is here, destroying the metal production. Ooh, it splits off one there to kill the tier 2 mechs. Good decision making there from the yellow player. He's on top of it now. Red now holding his right hand flank solo against multiple players here, forcing 3 players to come and help him. That is insane value. He's basically 3v1ing here, holding the game, carrying it solo. The resign now has come out for the blue team, losing hope as they see red dominating the right hand flank. Even on the left, the middle is crumbling into pieces like breadcrumbs. Nothing is happening. And what's going to happen next? I think we all can see it coming. The game's about to end as red just dominated the right hand flank here, destroying, cutting through. I think blue had a chance to win, and their only chance to win was our purple player here when he was up on this hill, because it made a huge breakthrough. It killed this entire economy, ran into here, killed all of this, devastating red, and then even killed yellow. But he was indecisive. He didn't have the big cojones to make the decision to attack, and I believe that's what ultimately led his team to defeat. Also, green here holding his amphibious units not attacking was also quite a blunder. In my opinion, this could have also have swung the game. Just not being aggressive enough, and that is one of the problems I always see in lower ranked lobbies. Aggression can kill, especially in Beyond All Reason, where one unit can make or break the game. You guys are interested in the statistics? Here they are. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. Make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. I got more casts coming your way.